Hey everybody, welcome to week 6. So this is a recap where I talk about my week 6 of weight loss and how it's been going for me, and just kind of fill you guys in on what the week was like. So to get started, the beginning of the week was okay. I don't know, I was still a little bit sick from the previous week, but I was doing better, and so I did okay. I pushed through, had a pretty good week, like through the middle of the week, and then the last bit of this week I pushed so hard, like so hard, and I worked my booty off the last couple days to where like it seriously hurts to walk. It hurts to move. Like every time I sit down or stand up, anytime I flex my legs, they want to fall off. They hurt so bad. But that's a good thing. Like, it's a good hurt. It's like I earned that pain type of hurt. So I've been working out super hard. I've had a friend come and join me a couple times this week, and that's been really motivating for me. We push each other to do things harder and go further, and like I think the second day we worked out, we did 100 lunges, and for somebody that weighs over like 260 pounds, 100 lunges is a lot. And at the end, the last two, I actually fell over. I was like doing the lunge, and I got to go stand back up, and I just fell over. Like my leg just, I didn't even feel it happen until I hit the floor. Like I didn't feel myself falling because my legs were so numb from doing all those lunges. But I made it. I got back up and I did the last 2 lunges, and I pushed through even though I could barely stand after. I have been working out so hard this week. I'm actually really proud of myself because I pushed myself harder than I even knew was possible. I worked out so hard this week, and I ate pretty dang good this week. I didn't really have any, like, you know, uncontrollable cravings. I had no coffee this week, no soda this week. I've been really just watching what goes in my mouth and staying focused on why I'm doing this and who am I doing this for, and my reasons behind doing this to stay motivated. So every single day I have worked out this week, and I'm proud of that because it's hard. It's hard to stay motivated, and I got a new stroller this week, and so I'm able to go on walks with my kids and have I need to back up a little. So basically the reason why I needed a new stroller is that we had a double stroller, and Bryker was too big for both of the seats. His legs were too long, and he doesn't want to walk a mile to 2 or 3 miles like I've been doing. And you know, he's a little kid. That's a lot for him. And then Avia, I wanted something where, you know, before it was a double jogger, but it was front and back, and she couldn't see very good, and she didn't like that, and so I wanted a side-by-side one. And Ty altogether is too big for a stroller, but regardless of the seat, he weighs too much, but he needs to be in something. So he also has his wheelchair. So Jack will go on walks with me, but he doesn't want to push either of those because it's hard for him. I mean, he's 8 years old. Going, you know, an average of 2 miles is what our walks are. Going that far when you're 8 years old is tough anyway, but add on pushing a stroller and it's harder. So what we do is I push both. I push my double wide jogger stroller with Bryker and Avia in it, and then I push a wheelchair adaptive stroller with Ty. So I'm walking in addition, the walks are in addition to my workout. So I do my 30-minute to an hour workout every single day. And then in addition to that, in the afternoon, I'll go for a walk. So when it's warm enough, like it's finally getting to where we have some days that are really warm. If it's raining or if it's too cold, I don't do it because I have to take my kids with me. And the poor kids, like I don't want to make them freeze. So we do our walk with me pushing the jogger stroller with 2 kids in it and the wheelchair with 1 child in it. And so basically I'm pushing like 200 pounds or something while doing my walks. So that in itself is hard, especially to keep the 2 strollers like, or the wheelchair and the stroller like lined up so that they don't hit into each other, which they do occasionally, but it's not too bad. I actually really love his adaptive stroller. I should do a video on that because I'm sure there's a lot of moms of special needs kids out there that are wondering what stroller is a good one to get. And because once they get too big for regular strollers, it's, for me it was like, where the heck do I turn from here? Like, what, you know, what do I do? He's not going to stay in a regular wheelchair. It needs to be something like that has a buckle on it. This one actually has a 5-point harness, which we took this part off. Anyway, I'm getting way off track here. Let's get back to the weight loss. So I've been pushing both of those strollers while going for 1 to 3 mile walks. That's 3 miles is about the max Jax can do. He doesn't, around 2 miles he's like, my feet hurt. And I mean, he's a kid, I can't expect him to do that, but I'm also not going to leave him home alone. He is only 8 years old. The last thing I'm gonna do is leave my child home alone. So yeah, my kids go with me everywhere I go, which means they go with me on walks too. So when my husband is off of work on his days off, I just go myself, and it's a nice out for me. But you know, when he's at work, it's like my chance to go is with the kids during the day, and so I go. So I've been doing a lot of walks, lots and lots and lots of water, and I'm noticing some big changes this week in my muscle tone in my legs. Like my calves especially, like there's some definition there. It's really starting to show up, and I'm working hard for that, so it better be showing up. Like, I'm putting in the work, it better get results, you know? So that, and like the tops right here of my thighs are just burning all the time, and it feels good, and in a good way burning. But yeah, that's been going really well. Seeing results is definitely something I'm seeing. In fact, yesterday I took my kids to the movie, just the boys. I left Avia with her Grammy, and I took the boys to see Home, which they really liked. And I am proud of myself because I didn't have any of their soda or their candy or their popcorn. I had nothing but water in the movie, which is, you know, something that when you go to the movies typically doesn't happen. But anyway, so we did that, and what was my point with this? Oh yeah, so when I was getting ready to go to the movies with my kids yesterday, I had these pair of pants that I couldn't even get above my thighs when I started this, and I was like, I just want to try them. I just want to see if I can get them up. Like, I probably won't be able to, but I just want to see. And they came all the way up and they buttoned. I was like, what? Like, holy crud moly. I couldn't believe it, you guys. I could not believe that these pants that a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago to the day, could not get up, like even up over my booty, and then all of a sudden they're buttoning. I was like, oh my gosh, I got them up and they buttoned. I was in shock. So I wore those pants to the movies, and it felt so good. Like, I knew I was seeing changes, but to actually be able to go from pants that I couldn't get above my thighs or even above my butt, like I couldn't even get them like up at all, to being able to pull them all the way up and button them was like this moment of like, oh my gosh, like all this work I'm putting in is paying off. Like all of this work every single day that I'm working out and I'm, you know, going for walks and eating good and like skipping on food that isn't good for me but that's really yummy, and all of that, it's paying off, and it just felt so freaking good. It felt so good to see like that result, and yeah, it felt really good. And something else really exciting happened this week. In fact, it happened today. I got on the scale because I actually was supposed to weigh in yesterday and I forgot. Saturdays are just crazy for me, and so I didn't get around to my update or weighing in. But so I weighed in this morning and it happened. I hit my 20-pound loss mark. I was like on cloud 9 this morning because I finally did. Like I've been kind of like petering for a while, only losing a little bit, you know, and at first it came off so fast, and so I was like, what the heck, like I'm working out so hard and I'm eating so clean, like good foods that are good for me, and I was so frustrated. And then when I hit that 20 pounds, I've lost over 20 pounds now, just over 20 pounds, and when I hit that I was like, oh my gosh, finally, like finally, I finally did it. I finally hit 20 pounds lost, like in 6 weeks, you know, considering like that my son was in the hospital during this time, and like being sick for over a week, and like having all these little things happen. I felt pretty good about 20 pounds lost in 6 weeks. Like I feel pretty freaking good about that. So I still have like about a week left in my diet bet that I'm doing, and one of them, I'm in 2 of them, but one of them's got a week left, and I have 4 pounds still to lose in that bet. So I got to get my booty in gear and really push it this week and get that 4 pounds off before the diet bet ends so that I can earn some money. So week 6, I weighed in this morning at 263.8 pounds. That's 2.3 pounds lost this week, and that's a total of 20.2 pounds. It feels so good to say that. So I've lost a total of 20.2 pounds in 6 weeks. Last week I was 266.1, so that's 2.3 pounds total lost, and I feel really good about that. Like I feel really accomplished, and I cannot wait to hit my 50-pound mark. My next milestone goal that I have for myself is 50 pounds. And if you watched my video on my milestones and my rewards, or goals and rewards, or whatever the heck you want to call them, I'm calling them milestones. But when I hit 20 pounds in a month, which I didn't do, it took me 6 weeks, then I was going to get a new outfit. But when I hit 50 pounds, which is so exciting and so close, I'm almost halfway there, so that's exciting. I get to go see my family, and that to me is the most rewarding thing ever. So I am really pushing hard to lose 50 pounds because I cannot wait to go see them. But the reason why I put that at 50 pounds was because I want to wow them. Like I want to go home to them and then be like, whoa, because they haven't seen me since Christmas. They haven't seen me since my heaviest weight, and I want to just blow them away. I want them to be like, holy crud, like look at her, whoa. And so I'm not going home till I lose 50 pounds, so I better get my booty working hard, because I really miss my family so much. Like the only people I've seen in my family since Christmas was my brother and his wife and their kids, and it's because they met us in Idaho at a hot springs for a weekend getaway, and they saw us before this. It was the beginning part of February, I think, and so that's when they saw us. So they still saw me at my heaviest weight, and my family did too, and so I just cannot wait to just blow them away. So that is why I'm not going home till I have reached my 50-pound mark. As much as I want to, because I miss them so much, that's what's motivating me to to hit that goal, like to work so hard for it because I miss them so much and I can't wait to go to Utah. Anyway, that is it for now. Hopefully I'll get around to doing some videos in this week, and I was thinking maybe I should do a what I ate day so that you guys can see in a day what I'm consuming to eat healthy. And so if anyone's interested in that, let me know in the comments below, and I will maybe do a video of what I eat at one point during this week sometime. Any comments and questions you can just leave below, or you can message me on here or Facebook. And I do not have a Facebook fan page, it's just my personal Facebook page, but I will link it either below, or you can just type in my name and find it. That, and then also if you're new and you want to see more videos, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. It is free, and then you'll get updates and like notifications when I put up new videos. And hit that thumbs up button for us, and comment, subscribe, like, share the videos. We'll talk to you later in the week. Thanks for watching. Bye.